Welcome to Your Dragon Reclaimed. Hey there, my audacious friend. It is your time. It is time to light your fire. Welcome to Your Dragon Reclaimed. My name is Dana Teresa, the Metaphysical Mentor. You may have noticed that the name of this podcast has changed. It's a brand new name. I've gone through recently a brand upgrade, a brand update, and I'm so excited about all of it. And the reason behind it is so intentional. It's because the energy within me, around me, the energy on this planet, the energy within you is shifting. And what are we shifting towards? We are shifting towards empowerment. We are shifting towards being more in our power. And not in a way that we've been in it before. Maybe you were always a powerful person, but the way that you are bringing your power into this world now is changing. And it's shifting more towards being powerful in our feminine energy. I love that the number of this episode is episode number 67, because when you add up 6 and 7, it is 13, and 13 is the number of the divine feminine. There are 13 lunar cycles every year. Women move through about 13 cycles with their bodies every year. And so this number 13 is really a magical number when it comes to the feminine energy, our energy of creativity, our energy of love and nurturing, our energy of our intuition. And so why dragons? Why did I decide to name this podcast after a dragon? Yes, because my book that's going to be released soon, How I Got My Dragon Back, is about me getting my dragon back. But it's also because the dragon energy needs to be claimed by all of us. The dragon energy is energy of power, is energy of fire, is energy of magic, of mysticism, of wisdom and strength. And I'd love to start by asking you, what do you think of when you think of dragons? Do you think of dragons as something that's like doesn't exist and they're weird? Or do you think of dragons with potential and power and excitement? Because when I say the word dragon, if that lights you up, then this podcast, this episode is for you. So let me tell you a little bit about my dragon first. So I share in the first part of my book, the very first part of my book, that when I was experiencing my first past life regression, I was so excited. I could not wait to see what my past life was that was going to come through that day. And the past life that came through, and my intuition was just starting to open. It was there, it was growing, it was expanding, but all of the images and the imagery and all of the things, the intuitive hits, I wasn't quite there yet. I wasn't getting those things yet. And so I was just getting reconnected with my intuition. And as my teacher was guiding us through, she asked us to look down at our feet. She guided us through this whole meditation, and we walked up this staircase and we opened the door, and then look down at your feet, and what do you see? And that was the past life that you were meant to see at that time. And I saw my feet as these essentially dragon feet. And I saw myself as a dragon. And that was about 18 years ago. And I knew about dragons, right? But I never thought of dragons very much. I never thought of myself as a dragon. I didn't know that much about dragons. And so I was scared and I was freaked out, and I was like, what is going on? Like, this is not what I was expecting to see at all. And I was kind of scared. I was like terrified. What? I was a dragon? Whoa, weird. And so when everyone came in the circle to share at the end, I was in Egypt, I was a sailor on a ship, I was this, I was like, I'm still processing it. I was scared. I was scared to share. And in that moment, my teacher, she was actually my Reiki master, she told me, dragons are the original wizards. They are powerful. And I was like, huh. Am I a wizard? Am I powerful? And so over the last 2 decades of my life has been this journey of healing, of reconnecting to my truth and my essence, of reconnecting to my soul and what my soul came here to be and what my soul came here to do. And part of who I am is very much a dragon. I create profound magic in my life. I have wisdom beyond belief. I am powerful and strong. I just rode my bike 1,600 miles around Europe. And my dear friend, your dragon may not be quite like mine, but you have all of that power within you too. When we, old programming, when we were growing up, things like dragons were like silly and they don't really exist. But I'm here to tell you, they do. Their energy is still here. Their energy is still around us. Their energy is really palpable in the field right now. Like, just ask anyone who is spiritually connected and about dragons, and I'm guessing they have some kind of connection to dragons. And the synchronicities with dragons are coming up time after time with me, with the people who I'm connecting with. It's like nonstop dragon synchronicities. I just shared on social media, I think it was a little over a week ago, my new logo, which is a dragon. And I have updated my color palette so the colors are more bold, they more match the energy of the dragon. And a friend messaged me and said, hey, just so you know, they just released the House of the Dragons season 3 right before you launched your brand update. And I was like, wow, yeah, see? So many synchronicities. And I literally see them everywhere. I was staying at my in-laws' house, and they have this little cabin on the river. There's all these little other cabins on the river, and we were floating down on the boat, and Drew's like, hey, those people have a big dragon in their yard. So of course I went over there and asked them if I could take a picture with the dragon. But anyways, so the dragon energy is really potent in the field. And whether you're in tune with it or not, whether you're aware of it or not, it is here to support us. Because it is time for us to rise. It is time for us to be empowered. And the universe is allowing this dragon energy to come in to support us in our evolution, to support us in our expansion. My previous logo was a dragonfly. And it's like I knew that energy was there. I knew that energy was in my field. And I actually have this belief that dragonflies are like mini dragons that are still around physically in the physical realm. I feel like the dragon essence, the dragon energy is here. It's always been here. We are now awakening to it. But it was like I was awakening that feminine energy, like quietly, like just a little dragonfly floating around. And now I feel so strongly that it is time to bring the dragon, the full-on, full embodied dragon. So beautiful soul, my dear, dear friend, where's your dragon? Are you already connected to it? Are you starting to feel that energy rise within you? Because dragons are magical. Dragons are mystical. And they are a reflection of you. You have magic. You have mysticism. You have wisdom inside of you. And the dragon is here to help you reclaim that part of yourself. For such a long time, we've been suppressed. For such a long time, we've been told that we need somebody else to point us in the right direction. We need somebody else to show us what to do. We need to give our power away to the institutions and the governments and the medical system. And while I believe that all of those things can serve a purpose in supporting us in some way, I feel like the energy has been way out of balance and we've given too much of our power to these outside entities. And so the dragon energy is coming in now to help you awaken that part of yourself and to help you remember and be that magical, powerful you that you are. So in this podcast, not just this episode, but in this podcast going forward, that is what we are going to be calling in. And that is what we are going to be embodying. And that is what we are going to be sharing with the world, is how powerful we are. This is all about reclaiming your fire, being your fire in the world here and now. So beautiful soul, if this podcast episode resonated with you, please give it some love. Give it a heart. Please, if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, give me a 5-star review. That helps beyond belief. And share this episode with someone who you also feel might resonate with it. And if you are interested in working with me one-on-one and helping to activate your own dragon energy, I am now offering soul blueprint activation sessions. These are 90-minute sessions, which can be done in person or virtually, and you can head to the link in the description here to book your session with me. And in this session, we go in deep to your soul and what your soul wants you to receive at this time. That might be healing. That might be, again, activating some of those codes within you. That might be giving you insight and wisdom around what your soul came here to do. It's done through a combination of the Akashic Records, Reiki, and shamanic healing. If there is some healing that your soul is asking for, then I will guide you through that healing as well. Beautiful soul, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been a pleasure and an honor to share this download with you today. Start connecting with your dragon. Start just asking to receive its presence. And I promise you, you will. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste.